Thank you for watching Meatsauce and Monty, our special extra meat YouTube show. We got a little woo, somebody, the passing crowd here.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stoned people going to Avett Brothers.
Yeah, I think, there you go. See, look at that.
Right.
You know how to play a crowd.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're great at it.
Thank you, babe.
YouTube, we can say what we want when we want. Mystic Lake, they treat us very nicely here. Paul's Pissy Pants, one of my favorite segments, and I say this every week on purpose, because this is you. This is me holding up the mirror, your Twitter account, your retweets, your tweets, and then you can go off on them and explain in detail the joke or what you're feeling or whatever. You like it, or
I'm in.
Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Yeah. You seem to lose a little energy there.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Paul's Pissy Pants. This was a retweet, and you mentioned it on our Sunday morning show. Remember, whether you're Jimmy Butler or just a random person, being you or being good at something doesn't give you the right to be an asshole to people.
Yeah, that was my boy Dana Wessel, who is a great Twitter follow, excuse me. He tweeted that, and I think he's 100% right.
It's a great tweet.
It's a great tweet, and it's 100% right. If you're the CEO or the guy that cleans the toilets, don't be mean.
You know what else this
Just
reminds
don't
me
be mean.
of? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
One of the greatest films
of all time. The CEO of the company that, give me somebody else. You know, Bill Murray's brother.
Happy Hanukkah, kiss my ass, kiss his ass. Yeah, brilliant.
See that whole, and then at the end where he learns the lesson, he's like, well, things on paper don't seem to. He was a jerk, he was mean, he got called out, he changed. Jimmy Butler, however, will likely not change.
No, I don't think he'll ever
He's just going to make money and be somewhere else.
No, because people just feed his ego.
Yeah. Man, that was very nice. That was your the more you know moment. There should be a rainbow that just goes, there you go. Your other tweet. This is a follow-up to somebody who tweeted at you. Dear Joe, junior high humor? I always saw myself as third grade humor kind of guy. Thank you, Joe. I don't know what he said. He probably said something to you. I don't know what you said originally.
Somebody tweeted about the podcast we do, the after show podcast or whatever it's called, and he's like, oh, great, more poop and dick jokes. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
My greatest comeback is just, oh, when is your podcast on? But then he came back with, you retake your IQ test, and I tweeted, no, I was napping while you were working. But then I deleted it because that's kind of mean.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah, but I'm not really mean.
You didn't. Hey, if somebody else is mean first, it's okay to clack back. But if you know.
But yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I just the guy said something about like what we do and how it's toilet humor. I'm well aware it's toilet humor.
It works though. It's effective toilet humor.
Yeah. How else do you think I buy jeans that don't fit?
That's right.
Toilet humor.
Toilet humor. Heave cry. 3, 2, go. You had Elton John. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Is that one of your favorite Elton John songs?
That is probably my favorite Elton John song, yeah. And I was in Las Vegas with Chris Hockey. Him and I were standing there. That song came on, and he sobbed.
I imagine there had to be an embrace there.
Sobbed. Oh, he sang the whole time, cried the whole time. It was amazing. We had a great time. But, yeah, that is one of the best songs of all time.
See, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, I think, is going to be my favorite. But
I bet he has 40 good songs.
They're all good.
Yeah,
they're all
well
good.
Said.
All right. I just sent Kevin McDermott a text that was meant for another Kevin, opened my mouth about something, and most likely freaked him out. October is not my month. You don't have to go too far with this one, but I just thought it was funny because I tweeted you. I'm like, the man lost his finger playing football. I don't think a tweet or a text is going to be enough to freak him out unless, I mean, what would you be sharing?
My good friend Kevin, there's two Kevins here.
Yeah.
My good friend Kevin was in town 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I met Kevin through my old marriage.
Sure. Okay.
They were in town.
Got it.
And I figured out what they were in town for.
Got it.
Which we don't need to talk about.
No,
and he's like, hey, we should hang out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm busy.
Sure.
I was busy because I was driving up to John Creasel's wedding, but I could have made time.
Sure.
So fast forward to Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting at home, listening to tunes. And that song comes up, and that's how him and I, when we were with the lady I used to be with, and then his wife, that's how we bonded. I'm like, hey, you listen to Elton John? I never met him before. He's like, yeah. So we bonded over Elton John.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know what? I should probably, instead of just ignoring him, I should be an adult and be like, hey.
Let's hang.
You know, I wish I'd hung out with you. I didn't because I knew why you were here. I wish things hadn't worked out the way they did, and I wish we could hang out all the time. I miss you. I'll see you in Las Vegas.
That's very nice.
5 minutes go by. Kevin McDermott texts me and goes, Bud, it's McDermott. I'm like, oh no. And I felt so bad but he was great about it. He sent me this super nice text.
Dude.
Kevin McDermott is an unbelievable guy. One of my favorite guys, but I was like, what an idiot.
Yeah.
But they're both Kevin in my phone.
Yes.
And the area codes where their phones come from are both, one's a 6-1 number, 6-1 something, and then one's an 8, no, it's 6-1, I think 5.
6
and then the other one's an 8-1-5. So
Okay.
I'm like, well, that's Kevin in Kentucky.
Don't they have last names?
Yeah, but I don't put last names in. What's up, player?
So your effort of even saving a contact
I don't put
in your
last
phone,
names. The only last names I have in my phone are from people who have sent me contacts.
You are hilarious. You have 2 Kevins and their numbers are similar, therefore you sent it to the wrong guy.
But hey, it turned into a great bit on this TV show and on the radio.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
This was a retweet. Minnesota weather this last week has been absolutely atrocious. This weather is so defeating, just sucks out every ounce of energy. Are you a sunlight guy? You need a little bit of sunlight?
I like the sun.
Yeah.
I don't like going outside, but I like when the sun's outside.
You like to look out the window and see.
Yeah, the sun has been.
I
don't know. I can't tell the last time we've seen it.
It's gone.
Yeah, a golf season is over. Everything's over. It
Everybody's
sucks.
golf course is super wet.
Yeah, it
you
sucks.
can't get the clubs
no,
out anymore.
it sucks.
There's
It's
no
done.
sense in doing
It's over.
that.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Golf Course.
Yellow Brick Golf Course. That's a nice name. Pints and Pigskins every Thursday to Sunday all season long, 12 to 6. Throw your best spiral. You can score up to $25 in free slot play, plus win $10,000 free slot play if you are the season's highest single-day scorer. You ever play that game? You throw the football. See, look at that. I do a commercial, and you decide to pull up your phone. I think you have an addiction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than crack.
Yeah. Your cell phone bill is probably cheaper.
It's unlimited.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't care how much it costs. It comes out of the bank account. I don't look at it.
Should I do another commercial so you can enjoy your phone a little bit more? All right. Game day pick and play, 7 to 11:45 Sundays all season long. Get in the game every Sunday this season and make your picks for a shot at the jackpot. Guests can play at Mystic Lake or Little Six. Those are our YouTube commercials. Come here to Mystic Lake. Have fun. Pick the games. Throw some footballs. Come here Sunday morning. Come here Thursday through Sunday. Watch Meatsauce on his phone Thursday Night Lights. All right, one more segment. Life skills with Meatsauce. I'm going to go back to a question, though, that I had for the other show. Right now, can you name the 4 MLB teams that are still playing in the League Championship Series?
Dodgers, Brewers, Red Sox, and Houston Astros.
You work at a sports talk radio station, but I honestly thought you would get that wrong. Very good.
I bet on 2 of them.
Very good. Oh, well then, your addiction to gambling also has paid off.
Yeah, I love
Good
gambling.
for you. I didn't think you'd know. I thought you honestly would be like, it's football season. I have no idea.
I have like 6 weaknesses. Gambling's one of them.
You have, I think I know what a couple of the other ones are.
Hammer-made shirts.
Okay.
Jordan shoes.
Your cell phone.
Tall blonde women. Women's perfume and my cell phone.
Women's perfume.
Not that I wear it, but like.
Not for you.
This is like a Buffalo Bills scenario.
It's like just the scent.
Curtis, why don't you make another announcement that no one's going to care about?
For those of you, you got to come to Thursday Night Lights to see Castle Rock Curtis. All right, comedian John Mulaney.
That's his full name.
Yeah, put that in your phone. Put Castle Rock Curtis.
I don't need Curtis's phone number.
He's asked for your digits before, I think. I don't know. Comedian John Mulaney says that top-tier comedians. You like John Mulaney?
No.
You don't, but you give a thumbs up.
I'm thumbs upping the people
somebody
that
gave you yeah, that's because they
the
love you.
mushrooms are about to kick in and they're going to Avett Brothers.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Yes, I'm really this big.
All right. Top-tier comedians do not go to colleges. And Jerry Seinfeld said because colleges are too PC and comedians get booed and people don't like. You do stand-up comedy.
That. I like that.
That's what Seinfeld said. What John Mulaney is saying now is, no, he said big-name comedians don't go to colleges because they're simply too expensive. Colleges don't pay well, and that comedians wouldn't want to go there. So I wanted to ask you in the life skill, do you think it is that colleges are too PC, the comedians are too expensive, and would you ever want to play a college campus with your style of comedy?
The answer to the first part is I think they're both right. Okay. I think there's part of it where it's like, it is expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, tickets to a lot of stuff now are it's too much. I think the other thing is true too. Like, there are a lot of people who are in colleges that are like, my God, that was offensive. It really wasn't.
They don't want to laugh at the poop and dick jokes.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Like everything's offensive now. I can see that. Like, there are a lot of things where it's like, oh my God, did you hear what he said? Like Nick Swartzen is a very, very, very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
I don't think he played well at a college.
A little too
Yeah,
rough.
it's just I don't know. I don't know about that, but it's just. Well, that's not funny. That's diarrhea jokes. No, it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's very
But
funny.
like he plays everywhere. He plays in Vegas, but I could see like colleges being like, we're in this weird stage
Yeah.
in our life where we're above
Yeah.
group jokes.
Okay, so fast
No,
forward.
you're not.
Would you play a college?
Absolutely.
You would?
Yeah, I'd
think-
love to.
You would?
Yeah.
You'd fit in?
Oh yeah.
Hit on the ladies?
My bit plays everywhere. Yeah.
All right.
I don't need to hit on women. I don't. Nah, women. There's
Oh,
one
you-
thing I'm very. There's
you-
one thing I'm good at. I'm extremely charming.
You are. You.
I look like I was run over by a Mack truck, but
But see that self-defamation, that plays well.
Oh, yeah.
Monday Night Football. Kevin Harlan and his daughter Olivia will become the first ever father-daughter broadcast team. Are firsts still a big deal? Do they make an
in
impact?
that sense it is. Yeah, because
like that?
they're like.
I think
If
it's,
you look at what's going on now on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
TV.
yes.
Joe Tessitore, Jason Witten, and Booger McFarland.
Booger McFarland is a great nickname.
Booger McFarland is the best one on that. And people will go, well, Meatsauce, you're in radio. Like, what are you doing? Like, why
Yeah.
are you?
But when you
Joe
watch-
Tessitore is maybe the best boxing play-by-play guy.
Sure.
He's horrible on Monday Night Football.
Now you've gone too
Jason
far.
Witten
You've gone
is
too
so
far.
bad.
Oh.
But you go from Gruden,
Do you think Jason
who was
Witten
the
has
next
fake hair?
Madden. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
his
lot of
hairpiece
celebrities
looks
do,
worse
yeah.
than when you have the stuff glued on
Mine
yours.
was horrid.
Yours look natural.
And it wasn't because of the lady. It was because of the way I mean,
No, but you had yeah.
the top of my head now looks like when the guy gets his hair burned in Home Alone 1. That's what my hair looks like. It's horrific. I look like I got, yeah. I mean, it looks
You
like
got
a
Scott movie
lawnmower
references.
cut my hair.
Scott just loves
Yeah,
that. That
you
was
should see Scott and I at home. That's all we do. But yeah, I think that's wonderful. Kevin Harlan is one of those guys. It's a great guy.
he's a Minnesota
He's one of the
Timberwolves.
best.
We all love him.
And his daughter
still.
she's very good at what she does. Back to my Monday Night Football point.
Yes.
Doris Burke would
Yes.
be way better than Joe Tessitore. Joe Tessitore is terrible on Monday Night Football.
Who was the guy? Sean McDonough from last
Was great,
Sean
but
McDonough
he
was the
had
most
Gruden.
boring voice in the
But
world.
Gruden was Gruden was
Gruden
mad.
was good. Yeah.
Gruden's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But they lost. Gruden will be back doing it.
Well, after he's dumped by
He'll
the
get
Raiders.
fired in 3 years.
All right, 3 years. UFC 229. There was a brawl. It was Las Vegas. There's a ton of stuff attached to it. What do you think of that? I mean,
I don't really watch UFC.
I was gonna say,
I
are
like
you a
Conor
UFC
McGregor,
guy?
but I think all of it's staged. I think a lot of that stuff where he
yeah,
threw
but the
that
brawl
fit,
and jumping over
that's
the, I mean,
all
all that.
staged. Everything.
Really?
Yes.
There were people
everything's-
getting in fights out in the.
Everything's
although
staged.
You go to Las Vegas all the time. I'm sure you see some amazing people there. People watching is.
I'm going in 2 weeks.
Good for you. UFC though, a little out of control.
Do I what?
The UFC isn't
You
out
said,
of
do you have a
control.
C note?
Do you?
Like, what? Sorry, my hearing.
I said UFC.
Oh yeah, UFC is not what it
You
used
give
to
me
be.
a look like
Well, I
what?
thought you were like, do you have a C
Do you have a
note?
C note?
I mean, I get one if you need
Yeah,
it.
give it to me. That'd be great.
I don't. Yeah, UFC. I don't watch it. Every
Yeah.
time you watch it,
Look at
you're
that.
like, oh my god, this went 2 rounds. What a waste of money. And then
Yeah.
all the
$90 pay-per-view.
undercards, you're like, no one cares about these Dodds.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you
Gracias.
want to add to our YouTube show before we hit the road and come back next
Oh
week?
man, I don't got much. I mean,
All right.
Jimmy Butler is a disaster.
We talked about that on our regular show, so that's.
did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
We got that in there. Tom Thibodeau should be fired, and
Yep.
yeah. Anything
No,
else?
not really. I could really go for a piece of cake.
All right, go get that
Like
cake.
a corn
All right,
piece
that's
of
going to do it
cake.
for this week. We'll see you back here next week.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Matt.